How many of you think that solving Rubik's Cube is probably really difficult? Truth is, this is all you really need to know. And I know it looks complicated, but once you get used to it, it can be really easy. What I'm going to teach you today is how to solve a Rubik's Cube using algorithms and solving. First, we're going to solve the first layer, then the second layer, and then the third layer of the cube. So here's what an algorithm looks like. It consists of 6 letters. None of these algorithms actually use one of them. But up, the U stands for the top side of the cube. The F stands for the front side, R stands for the right side, L stands for the left side, and then B stands for the back side of the cube. And then in more advanced algorithms, there's D, which is the bottom side of the cube. So first thing you want to do when you're solving the Rubik's Cube is you want to pick a side. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to choose red. And you want to start by making a cross with it. And you want to make sure that when you're making this cross that all the edges line up. So for example, I mixed this up. Okay. The blue is matched with the blue side, the yellow is with the yellow, green, white, and so forth. Next thing you want to do is you want to solve the corners. After you solve the corners, you'll be able to move on to the second layer. Hold on. As you see, they're all lined up correctly. That's one thing you really want to make sure when you're solving the cube. Now that you've solved the first layer of the cube, you can move on to the second layer. To solve the second layer of the cube, you want to line up the top edge where it's at, just like this. So it makes a vertical line. Now it's either going to need to go to the left or the right of the cube. If you need to move that edge piece to the right, and what I mean is like this needs to go here, or this needs to go here. You understand? Okay. So if it needs to go to the right, you're going to use this algorithm right here. It's up, right, up inverse, right inverse, up inverse, front inverse, up, front. And as you can see, that blue and yellow edge has now moved to the side. Now, if you need to move it to the left, like this white one needs to go over to the left, you're going to use the second algorithm. It's up inverse, left inverse, up, left, up, front, up inverse, front. No, front inverse is what I meant to say. What you're probably wondering, I forgot to say this earlier, if it has an asterisk by it, it means inverse, which just means you would rotate the face counterclockwise instead of clockwise. Once you've done that, you want to make sure and line up all the edges and get all those done. And now, after you've done that, you would solve the second layer of the Rubik's Cube. The third layer is the most difficult one. It has 4 algorithms that you're going to need to solve. When you're solved, the next thing you want to do is you're going to want to make a cross with this top face here. And when you're solving the cube, you want to make sure it's up at the top. And sometimes it's a dot, sometimes it's a line. If it's a dot, it doesn't really matter where you start on the cube, and you're going to do the second cross algorithm. But if it's an L, sometimes it's an L, and you want to make sure that you place that in the top right-hand corner, top left-hand corner of the cube, facing you like this. And then if it's a line, you want to make sure it's horizontal. So after you've lined up the cube properly, you're going to do the second cross algorithm, which is front, right, up, right inverse, up inverse, front. And you notice it has made the cross. Next thing you're going to use is you're going to solve the corners. And you want to, when you're solving the corners, you want to place the cube so that there's a corner right here that is the same color as the cross here. And you're going to hold that facing towards you. And you're going to do the corners algorithm, which is right, up, right. right up twice, right inverse. I'm struggling a little bit because I've gotten to the point where I just do it by memory, so it's kind of hard, difficult to follow the algorithm. After you've done that, it might look, might have to do it several times to get it correct. So, right, and then eventually you're going to get it where it looks like this. Once you've gotten it to this point, you're going to want to put this corner in the bottom left-hand side facing you, and you're going to do it again. Right, right, up, right, inverse, up, right, right. And then you're going to have to do it one more time. And eventually, you'll solve the top layer. Then you place the side in the back, the solid side, and do this algorithm here. And then you're going to get something that looks like headlights. Two solid side and one in the middle. And place the solid side in the back, and do the final algorithm. Sorry. Anyways, now you're going to do the final algorithm to solve it. But once you've gotten this down and you've learned how to solve it, all you need to do is practice, and then eventually you'll be able to do it and impress your friends.